Roundball Wrap on KEZI 9 News.
Welcome to the Roundball Wrap. I'm Julian Minensone. That's Kate Rogerson. Thank you for joining us. We are finally here. High school basketball, usually in the winter, but now we have a spring edition for 6 weeks. 6 weeks of the season for the Roundball Wrap. It's exciting stuff. I know it's late, but better late than never.
Short right? But sweet, right? All we need, a little taste, 6 weeks.
This is your first high school basketball season.
Yes, it is.
Excited?
And I'm excited. I love basketball, and what better time to have it than right now in May?
Right now, yeah, let's go. Let's start it. We start with Roseburg and Crater. Former Crater star and Oregon commit Nate Biddle in the crowd, and Biddle gave the fans a little bit of a halftime show, shows what Oregon is going to get next season. But early on, Hunter Chubbs is taking the Biddle role this season. Says, hey, Nate, I can dunk too. Crater takes the early lead. Roseburg's turn, however, Matthew Parker with a nice little reverse layup right there, but Roseburg had no answer for Chubb in this one. Roseburg falls by a final of 59-49.
In some Lane County 6A action, Sheldon boys basketball hosting Springfield. Gunnar Robinson got the Irish off to a start quick with this jumper. And then on the other side, the opposite number 11, Miller's Jordan Vega finds his way through traffic to the hoop, but Zach Carter would respond for Sheldon. He hits this jumper, Irish go up 8-2. But how about this next play? A little air Vega action. He translates it, grabs it, goes under the hoop. Three guys around him, but this game was all Robinson. The Sheldon senior finished with 19 points, 13 rebounds, and 6 assists as the Irish beat the Millers 62-51. Some other scores from the area: Roseburg girls also fall to Crater 65-13. 6A final scores from Thursday: Sheldon girls hoops took care of Springfield 56-37. South Eugene sweeps Thurston. Boys won 61-53, and the girls won 49-45. More final scores from Thursday: West Albany boys fall to McKay 62-53, and the girls team beats McKay by 30 points.
Wow, by 30. Now check out the hair on Marist Catholic's Tanner Relling. That's a mullet if I've ever seen it. Marist on the road at Churchill. Alec Vendetti pulls up from the outside. Spartans go ahead 24-14. Here's Churchill's Sam Morgan. Snags the steal in the passing lane and gets the easy lay-in. But this was Maris's game. Vendetti's shot right here will go off the rim, but Trayson Harbert is there for the rebound and the bucket for the putback. Spartans rolling 63-41 is the final.
Some more 5A action. Willamette hosting North Eugene. Check out the different colored kicks from North Eugene's Irie Rankin. Pretty cool. He flexes the footwear and the follow-through on this play. A deep three gives North Eugene that early lead, but don't count out those Wolverines. Parker Bracey, this next play, is looking. He's looking. No look. Caleb Burke finishes around the rim, but North Eugene had some pretty good ball movement too in this one. Ethan Sims finds a nice pass to Derek Vaughn for the bucket. Will High wins 66-49. Willamette girls team also beat North Eugene on Thursday by a final of 40-25. Lebanon and Corvallis played a pair of close games on Thursday. Lebanon boys won by 4, Corvallis girls won by 4. And then South Albany boys earned a 59-42 win over Dallas. South Albany girls team came up just short to Dallas, 44-33 is the final.
Junction City girls hoops at home against Cresswell. And keep the nice handoff pass from Faith Marshall to Adiana Taylor.
Woo!
Taylor finishes in the paint, the hoop and the harm. But Junction City, they score first. Here come the Tigers again on the defensive end with the steal. Brandon Wilson finds Marshall for the lay-in. Junction City rolls 51-24.
So let's take you to the dog pound. Cresswell taking on Junction City. And the early story in this one was points in transition. Jackson Kister with the steal. He finds Court Nabe, and it doesn't get much easier than that. On the other side of the court, though, Cresswell's Carter Cunningham finds Caleb Lee. 4-point play if it's good. He hits it, no problem. Bulldogs still trail Junction at this point, and that's because Court owned the court. Nabe in the corner off the screen. It's hustle plays like this, people, that count. Junction City nearly doubles up Cresswell, 83-42.
Court Nabe? That's the most basketball name I've ever heard, I think. Sweet Home boys, they take down Sisters 52-31. No score reported yet for the Sweet Home girls game against Sisters, and no score reported yet for both the Philomath Woodburn boys and girls games. We'll hope to get an update maybe later in the show. 4A finals from Thursday. Harrisburg boys and girls defeat Elmira in lopsided fashion. Sutherlin boys fall to Marshfield by 5, but the Sutherlin girls, they get the win over Marshfield Revenge by 24 points. More 4A scores from Thursday. Cresswell boys get by Cottage Grove 59-53, but the Cottage Grove girls win in a close one over Cresswell 48-46.
The giant mural is back, and that only means one thing: Sandy Am Christian. Eagles hosting Cross Hill Christian. Josh Bowers has hit the weight room, gets the bucket and the foul, but Cross Hill ramped up that defense after that. Carter Knox, unbelievable block, takes it down the other end, and he finds Cruz with them, who buries home the three-pointer right here. Look at that, splish, splash. St. Am Christian, though, they did just enough. Bauer finds Benjamin Moore on this one. St. Am Christian wins 56-52.
Now let's take you down to the shores of Dexter Reservoir, and in the 7th circle, Lowell hosting Oakland. Let's pick the action up second quarter. Jesse Neat with a neat and tidy pass to Nicky Sotomayor. He gets the bucket, but Oakland had a response. Douglas Branton doing his best. Bob Cousy, big fundamentals and a bank shot to boot, but not to be outdone. Baker Brooksby decided to get on dime watch, zips one to Corbin Picknell on the baseline, and coffee is for closers, and the Okers get some stomping grounds on the way home, 63-53, the final.
Early in the afternoon at Lowell, Red Devils girls taking on the Okers. In Oakland's Fontel Witten was all over the court in the first half. She hits the jumper from three-point land and then helped extend the lead, working further inside. On this play, she gets her own rebound, goes back, goes up, gets the and one. I mean, you just can't be stopped. Lowell woke up a little bit towards the end of the first, into the second. Annabelle Pickett kicks it out right here, finds the three. This freshman, she's shooting like she's a senior. Lowell takes home the W, 32-24 is the final. Some more 2A scores from Thursday. COQUILLE boys take down WALDPORT 56-44, and WALDPORT girls take down COQUILLE 46-21.
1A scores from Thursday. Mohawk, the boys defeat Triangle Lake by a final of 47-23. Now the All-C boys and girls team, they sweep Crow. Mapleton boys and girls get on the wrong end of the scoreboard against Eddyville Charter in those two games. And Days Creek boys fall in a close one to Trinity Lutheran. The girls game, that wasn't so close. Days Creek drops that one by a final of 54-23. So, Kate, time for our favorite segment of the show. Is our favorite during the football season, Play of the Week. It's got to go to Gunnar Robinson. Kate, you had this one. The Sheldon senior right there finished with 19 and 13, a double-double, then had 6 assists in the Irish's win over Churchill. Got that nice steal right here and got his defender in the backcourt. Woo, I mean, Sheldon, they start 2-0.
I was waiting for him to dunk it on that play, but I mean, we'll take it. We'll take a nice little defensive play in transition.
It's